Happy Monday.
Is it happy for you? We hope so. Even if it's not, hey, it's half over. All right, so we hope you had a good lunch. And we have a lot to talk about today, but first I want to let you know that our November issue is out, so be sure to pick that issue up. Look at that cool cover. We're talking about drones and how they're assisting people in need and some other great things in November. Be sure to check that out. I also want to encourage you, if you're not already, to become a member of our advanced YouTube page. Just simply click join. What do you get? I'm glad you asked. You actually will get access to extra content on Advanced. So be sure to join. It's only 150 NT per month. So
do they get like a free date with you and your wife? They could be the Dian Dong Pao. Go on a movie.
Well, we're about to have a baby soon. So, maybe you didn't know that. We're having a baby next month, so we probably don't have a lot of open slots for that. Okay. But you can pay 150 and you get extra advanced content. And actually, you know what? I don't even know if Gabe knows this. Their name will be highlighted. So when you're commenting here on the live broadcast, we will see your name more easily because it'll be highlighted.
Your name will be as bright as my shirt is right now.
So go ahead and click join. That really helps us out and supports us. But we have a lot more we want to talk about. One more thing. We're talking about this article today, but you know what's up here in the upper corner here is the QR code for introductions. Doris will tell you more about each article, so be sure to scan that QR code there or go to our YouTube page to see our introductions for each article. Today, we're talking about health, happiness, and longevity. We're talking about mental health, and we're talking about singing. So let's go straight into it. Let's take a look at our poll. Our poll will come up first today. Give you time to take this throughout the broadcast. I want to get Gabe's take on this. What do you do to help improve your mental health? We listed a few things there. Maybe you have another thing that you do. You can just comment below. Is it exercise, reading, praying, traveling, or something else? What do you, Gabe?
Yeah, well, I like exercising and reading
at the same time.
That's a good idea. That's probably not a good
multitasking.
I think exercise is really important, and I know like almost every influential leader out there that they have exercise as part of their routine. If in any interview, you know, that'll be something that they mention, right? But I still think it's something that is kind of underrated. That means we don't necessarily understand all the effects of exercise and how important that is.
I think a lot of leaders get up early as well, right?
They get up early and they might do exercise early. I gotta tell you though, Brandon, like the days I am happiest are the days when I have done some kind of exercise, like especially in the morning.
Right.
Or maybe like if I do exercise in the evening, like maybe the next day, I'll feel really great and I'll feel really alert for any task that I need to do. Yeah. So exercise is super important.
It is. Yeah. Getting up early, usually feel better if you get up early, right? So exercise is good. I agree with you. 50% of you agree with Gabe. I think I would choose exercise as well, but there's one above that. I would choose prayer or meditation, and what I mean by meditation is, for me, reflecting on God and trying to give my worries to Him. That is, to me, like the best way to like have better mental health. But exercise is definitely in there.
And the nice thing about that is that you can actually pray while exercising.
You can, right?
Not like reading.
But it's nice to have that quiet space, get a cup of tea, and just sort of reflect on what's going on inside your soul and give that over to God. I think that is super helpful. And there's lots of resources out there that help with that.
You know, one of the options here was travel, right?
Yeah, that's one. You don't like that one?
No, I love that one. I'm not like a huge travel bug. I don't need to travel to all these new places like a lot of people do. But that reminded me of just getting out in nature.
Yeah, right. That's true. Like I was thinking of exercising, get out in nature. That's helpful. And what I was just thinking, Gabe, is like living a well-balanced life, right? Sometimes we get out of balance with work and so forth, and I think leading a well-balanced life is the way to go, right?
Yeah, a well-balanced life is very important.
All right, so let's go to our question of the week, and then we'll dig into our article more. But we want to hear from you. So if you have any thoughts about our poll or our question, be sure to ask us during this live stream. Our question is related to day 2 of our health article, or day 3 actually, I'm sorry. What's your favorite song and why? Singing can probably help with mental health as well.
I'm so glad that you're asking me this song, Brandon. I do have a favorite song. I mean, I love all kinds of music, and I could list tens of songs that I really like. But my all-time favorite song is Paranoid Android by Radiohead.
That's a mouthful. Can you say that again? I don't think we all caught that.
Paranoid Android by Radiohead. In fact, I started to teach myself how to play it last year.
Live concert here.
I'm not very good because this song in particular has a lot of arpeggios for those musicians out there. A lot of individual notes.
Oh.
And it's not really plugged in right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I'm not very good at this song, actually. It's been a while since I practiced it. And it's a hard song, like I said. The reason...
Come on, just play the song.
I'm sorry. I really think everybody should go listen to this song. If you have never heard this song before, just listening to it for the first time is quite an experience. Paranoid Android by Radiohead. The reason I like this song is because I feel like I discovered it.
All right, what does it mean, first of all? Paranoid Android. Are you talking about an Android phone and you're paranoid?
I'm not even sure what Radiohead means by it. Android could mean a robot or
right?
an alien, I guess.
Yeah. You're paranoid that aliens are going to invade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and anyway, but being paranoid is really afraid that something is going to happen all the time. And anyway, the reason I like this song is because when I was in high school, it's you hear songs that your friends love all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they might recommend something, and other people will tell you about something. You hear all these things, but I heard another Radiohead song, and so I got curious about Radiohead, and I got this album called OK Computer, and when just listening to that album was amazing. So I just heard this song for the first time. Nobody told me about it, and I was like, oh my goodness. And just as a musician, it's got great qualities, it's great progression and everything like that. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I love
That's
this
awesome.
song. Yeah,
great song. So you're not going to play it for us?
Well, I try. I'm really not very good at it. What's that? No, I can.
All right, good try. Thanks for explaining that. That was a really well explained way of talking about that song. So let's hear some questions from some people writing in. Rose says, helping others is also a good way to improve mental health. And that's not one of the options. Sorry, Rose. That's a great option. And that is so true. Thank you for letting us know. And Hannah says, I'll pick sleep. That's in our article. And I agree with you. Sleep is really important. And Alan says, I like the song Hero by Mariah Carey. It talks about the inner strength we all possess.
I can sing that.
Let's do it.
There's a hero, and that's all the words I know. Is that how that goes?
That takes me back to junior high.
Oh, junior high. Very good.
Yeah, how sentimental. Good choice, Alan. All right, and Rose also saying, I used to play their songs with the drums. I think you're talking about Radiohead songs, right?
That's right.
So drummer here.
Yes. Actually, I do play. I'm a drummer, not a guitarist. And I'm so happy to hear about that. You also love Radiohead. They're so good. Okay.
All right, well, thank you guys for writing in. And if any you others watching want to tell us your favorite songs, be sure to do that right now. So our article this week, our health article, we talk about different things, mental health. They tell us about the rabbit effect. Read our article to find out what that is about. And then
rabbit effect?
The rabbit effect. Got to read the article to figure that out. And then the third day, why we asked about singing, they're talking about if you want to be healthier and happier, try singing. They talk about workplace choirs, and there's of course church choirs. You can sing in the bathroom while you're taking a shower. All these places where you can belt out a beautiful song.
We have a staff choir.
We do?
Yeah, like our boss Doris, she started Studio Classroom as well as the Heavenly Melody Singers, and she was like, that's not enough. We need to have some of our staff sing in another choir. And Brandon, this reminds me also of that phrase, sing like nobody's listening.
That's right.
Do you sing like nobody's listening?
I do. I love to sing, actually. And even if people are listening, it's okay. I mean, just go for it, right? All right, so Luna Tai says, when I was a student, I loved many songs. However, I still love those songs. Now I can understand why parents always sing the old songs. It seems that many people love the songs of their teenage life. That is so true. The older I get, I can relate to that. When I was growing up, Gabe, they would have the oldies station, and that would be maybe like 50s and 60s, and now I hear like 80s songs, and that's kind of the oldies, and I'm like, this is awesome that this is oldies, but it also makes me feel really old.
Brandon, I'm not lying to you guys, right? I just 2 days ago started listening to David Bowie's music from the very first album. Because great musicians always talk about how awesome David Bowie was and how he influenced them. And like I'm not even halfway through, but this guy is amazing. And of course, that's talking about classic rock as well.
Yeah. All right.
Man, it's so good.
So let's go
so good.
Plug in some tunes and go back to our teenage years. And someone is saying thank you for the live stream. Sorry, my Chinese is really bad. 他的名字是
Is that Rose?
是 Rose 吗？
She also
不好意
mentioned
思
about
Sorry,
playing the
Rose.
drums.
Yes, I didn't see your name there. Thank you for watching. Thank all of you for watching. And we are all out of time. Do we have one more comment?
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
That's our last comment. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be here next Monday at 1 o'clock. So be sure to tune in for our next live stream. And don't forget to become a member. Click join today if you have time. And we'll leave you with this song.
One on, one on.
See you guys.
明天见。
It's next week.